Hello, beginning ballroom dancers. I'm here with Matthew.
How's it going?
We are on class number 4 today. If you've missed anything up to this point, make sure to go back, review. We will be doing some more Foxtrot.
How exciting.
Amazing. We're going to be doing a zigzag.
Zig-Zag is basically a more interesting way of getting from point A to B. Travel across the floor with this one. It was developed for social dancing to weave in and out of a crowd, which will make a little sense when you see it.
Absolutely.
Shall we show it?
Let's do it.
Cool. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow. Once more. Yum, ba, and here we go. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, and there we have it. Some things to note here. We're moving forward and we're moving backwards. We're taking times doing this. You need to know the Foxtrot basic step.
Yep.
And you also need to know how to go backwards in the basic step. So really all I do as the leader, rather than going forward for 2 steps, I go back for 2, and Lydia comes forward for 2. So practice that before you move on to the next step. Then what we'll do is do 1 forward basic, yum, bum, and then a 1 back basic. And this is just a stepping stone to get where we want to go. Wouldn't actually use this on the floor, but just get comfortable transitioning between your forward and your back steps. And once you're comfortable with that, then we get to the actual zigzag. Now we get to the really cool stuff, the rotation. This is surprisingly challenging when you start doing it. It seems simple, but we have to rotate both directions, which can be a little bit confusing, but we're gonna break it down for you. We're gonna keep it simple. We'll walk you through it. We're just gonna hold hands to keep this easy. So my first step, notice that I'm facing diagonal to the wall. I'm not straight down the floor. The reason being is that as I do this, I'm gonna kind of make this lightning bolt pattern on the floor. It does not work if I'm straight down the floor. So diagonal wall. My first step is straight forward. And as I brush here in the middle, I'm gonna rotate my body to the right. See what that does to Lydia? It actually opens her up to give me a place to step. So it's before I take the step that I start rotating my body to the right. I go forward, I start rotating, I step at her center, not anywhere else but here. And then I swing side close. If you look at this, I've actually just traveled on a straight line to the ground here. So we're gonna continue on this path. Slow, slow, and my side close is on that same path.
The biggest thing to pay attention to is where the leader's upper body is telling you to go.
It's true.
Just because you know we're doing this step doesn't mean you get to turn yourself and decide which direction that turning motion takes us on.
We will often have students in the studio practice this without touching. So if you put your arms down, I like to kind of define the area that she's dancing in like this. It's not necessary. She can also just try to stay square with my shoulders, but I like this a little bit more. And what I have to do is move that so that she stays in that line. And that's kind of directly what we were talking about. You don't want to just choose when to rotate.
Right.
So we go slow, slow, quick, quick. Now notice I am backing diagonal center to the room. I'm backwards to where we would normally be, which is not a common thing up to this point in your Foxtrot. I find this kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back on my left foot, and then I basically have to do what I got Lydia to do here. I give her a place to step. She comes at my center, and then we swing side, close as we end there. So let's go back, zag on. So we go slow, slow, side close, and we're ready to do it again. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick. The most common mistake for the leader, 2 of them. The first one is that I rotate too late or not at all here, and then I have to try to get all the way around on the side close. It doesn't look good, doesn't feel good. So I gotta make sure that I rotate on the second step. The other mistake is the exact opposite, where I'm going backwards here. A lot of leaders try to start rotating on the first step, and notice there's no possibility for her to actually step at my center. So I go straight back to make sure she's at my center. Now she can step at my center. And then side. Really, the only 2 issues that I see regularly with clients.
Other thing for the followers is the same idea of making sure that you step at the leader's center on that second half as you're going forward. So to show that.
Yeah, let's go from the top. We go jump, I step at her center.
So after I've gone forward with my right foot, I want to make sure my left foot's going between Matthew's feet under his center, not kind of out to the side here.
Or commonly on
Or
this
yes,
side.
over here. here. Make sure we're still moving as one in that rotation.
Notice that she's staying within my arms as we rotate around. Which basically, as I said, means that we're keeping our shoulders and our hips square with one another.
One other thing I commonly see is the rotation is not quite even on each side. So we will not rotate enough on the first half and then rotate too much on the back half, and then that misaligns us in the room.
Right, if we do something like that, we can actually just
And
continue to dance in the same
right,
space.
reversing.
We really want to travel down the floor. Because that is the purpose of the step, like I said, is to get to from A to B
Yes.
while zigzagging through a crowd,
Yes.
or if there's not a crowd, just to keep it a little more interesting.
Absolutely. When we're setting this up in the room, make sure that we are starting, as Matthew mentioned earlier, diagonal from where we want to face. I like to think of that as the leader's left shoulder is pointing in the direction that we'll be heading.
Thank you guys for joining us. That's the end of this session of 4 weeks. We have a new one starting next week where we're going to look a little bit more at Foxtrot, and we're going to start Tango, which is super exciting. So if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe so you get updated on when we post those new videos.
Also, make sure you like and comment and hit that bell button down below to be notified of our next videos.
Cool. See ya.